3 simple tools you should make the most of in your business. Hello, it's John, Marketing for Owners, the podcast. You know the score. Here I am, sitting by the front door, still in Canada, outside. Don't know if you can see that. A bit nippy, but still managing to be in just a jumper or sweater, if you're North Americans. The weather is snow on the ground, but dripping and melting, a bit boring. We had a fantastic hoarfrost over the weekend. That's a rare thing. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you've had great weather where you are. Now, back to those tools. In business, we sometimes overcomplicate matters. In our marketing, in the way we run our businesses, there are some really simple tools that we should be doing more with. They're there, we take them for granted, we possibly don't find out what extra they can do for us. Now, so I've got 3 today. These may sound obvious, but let me explain. Number 1 is email. There are many ways you can use email. You can make your life more efficient, and you can use them to your advantage, but you can also use it better. Now, my recommendation is that you use Gmail, Google's email service. As you are well aware, Google, in their search engine, is pretty good at filtering out spam. Well, in their email service, Gmail, they're good as well. There's a lot of you that use Outlook or live.com, the Microsoft version, and you're going to say, well, it's been around forever, everyone uses it. Yeah, they do, but I've used both. It does not do this. No way, Jose. You've got to experience it. And you're going to think, well, we can't use @gmail.com as our thing, but you can actually run your normal web mail. So like John at fireprotectiononline.co.uk runs through Gmail. Actually runs through Google for Work, because we use that, the paid version. But you can use pretty much anything you like. It's easy, honestly. All the instructions are there. Now, for that saves spam, saves you a lot of time. In responses, you can use things like canned responses. So you can send similar messages to people. You can set timed things. I'm sure you can do this in others, but it's just very easy. You can set time. So if you're out at a weekend, you might put up a message, say, thanks for your inquiry. We will get back to you as soon as the office reopens on Monday. Please bear with us, but we guarantee to have an answer with you within, by 10 o'clock in the morning, something like that, so that people aren't just hanging around wondering if you're working. You can also use email for marketing. Now, for that, you need an email service provider. Do not mix up sending out blasts to email lists through your normal email. That's bad form. That's going to get you flagged as a spammer. These things are computerized. There's no one to phone up and say, oh, no, I'm not. It's okay. They haven't got time. Billions of emails are sent every day. You'll just get added to the list of that spam. So you would need something like MailChimp or Aweber. Our preferred one is Aweber. We also use MailChimp. If you go to marketingforowners.com/tools, on the website you'll find it on the menu. You'll find some links there to these kind of things. And I think there's either a free or a $1 trial for Aweber to see how it works. There's also others. There's iContact, Constant Contact, Office Autopilot, Infusionsoft, a gazillion. But I can only tell you about the ones that I've personally used for years. When you're sending out messages, they will look after your list of the emails. They'll protect it. They'll guard it. They whitelist against spam reports, so they make sure it's all done properly. All your stuff is properly formulated to be within the laws, the Can Spam Act. If, for instance, in Canada, it's illegal to send things without an unsubscribe option or to actually add people to lists without their permission. So you have to be careful what you're doing. Some of your stuff may go to countries you don't know where it's going, and you may get in trouble. Please use those for your marketing messages, but learn how to use it. They've all got fantastic instructions on how to create great newsletters. They've got templates. It's brilliant. Number 2, excuse me, you should be using analytics. So first is email, second is analytics. Your website should have, at a minimum, Google Analytics. In fact, for the vast majority, me included, on my businesses, Google Analytics, which is totally free, is as good as it gets and is all you need. It's free. I did say that, didn't I? Why wouldn't you have it? It tells you what people are doing, which pages are popular, which pages are not popular, what the speed of your page load is, so in times compared to others. It tells you if you've got malware, if you've got problems, if you've got issues, if you submit a sitemap, everything. It's the equivalent of having a map or sat-nav when you go somewhere. If you wanted to go somewhere new and you didn't have a map, how are you going to get there? Analytics shows you how people got to you, tells you about your business, the background story of what people are doing. You must have it. And number 3 is basic calendar. A calendar. Now, the reason I say that's good, and this is from someone who doesn't keep a diary, is hopeless with it, but I do use a calendar. There are tools that will work with calendars. I use Calendly. There are many others that can book appointments. If you have people contacting you who want to do it, why make them phone you? Why do that? Why not actually set times in your calendar, add them to your Calendly, or Schedule Once is another one. There are many online things that have free programs as well. Calendly has a free version. And just send them a link and say, go to my calendar, pick yourself a slot and book yourself in. That will integrate with your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar or your iCal if you're on Apple. Personally, obviously, I recommend the Google one, but it will integrate and it will show, it won't offer them a place when you're already busy or already booked, and they can just book in. It sends you a reminder, it sends you a message that says they have booked it, here's their details, this is the time. Perfect. Make the most of a calendar. The other thing is you can block out time for when you're available, when you're doing something, when you're not doing something. Block out time. So say you need to be writing once a week, for instance, 2 hours. Block the time. Make an appointment with yourself so that you have to do it. These things work. They will make your life easier. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Actually, I'm not, but you know what I mean. So that's it. 3 simple tools: email, analytics, calendar. They will make your life easy. Go for it. Now, it is a Tuesday. This episode, just having a look, 287 into the new year in January. So time for a toolbox tip. Now we're going to talk about conversion testing. Yes, sounds complicated, but not with Optimizely. Now, Optimizely has, for those in the UK, has a Z, which is a Z for the rest of you, in there. Optimizely.com. There is a free version, and we use this in our business and in the fire safety business, and it's astonishingly easy to set up. There are plenty of conversion optimizing tools. This actually tracks. So when you run a test, so in other words, if someone comes to your website, on your homepage, you might have one headline that they see. In a basic A/B split test, in the second version, you make one with a different headline, and then the software will serve up the first person goes to version A, the second person goes to version B. They won't know. They will end up at the same place. It will look the same, just that headline will be different. But then the software tracks their behavior. And that's where the magic happens, because if one performs better than the other and has better conversion or adds more to your list or whatever, then you make that the standard. Once it's had statistical relevance, the software does all this for you. Once you make that the standard, you then try and beat that headline again. Or you might have a buy now button and you might think, oh, yellow goes well with our design. So how about trying green? Try green. You never know, it might double sales. Who knows? Until you test. Optimizely.com, there is a paid version, I might add, and that obviously has more features. But whatever happens, it's going to pay dividends. Go have a look. All the show notes are at themarketingforowners.com/podcast/287 page on the website. You can get all this information if you're driving along. While you're there, there's a link to go give a rating and a review. Tell us what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it. Once you have, go to the free book page on the website, marketingforowners.com/free book, and then you can get a copy of a free book delivered anywhere in the world, direct from Amazon at my expense. Go see what you think. I'll see you tomorrow.